can't find the answers. I'm a wanderer into the night, can't find my own direction. Wasted all my strength over this fight. Yeah, I crawled till I was bleeding, and I ruined my heart from the inside. I have fought against my demons, they consumed my dreams as years went by. Take me closer to the daylight. Can't you hear this is my battle cry? 'Cause I know that I've been taken down. Now I'm a fire about to blow, and from these broken ashes underground, I'm gonna rise and wear my crown. I'll go and get it now. Throne, I'm sitting paralyzed, sinking into paranoia, but this won't decay before my eyes. Take me closer to this last fight. Can't you hear this is my battle cry? 'Cause I know that I've been taken down. Now I'm a fire about to blow, and from these broken ashes underground, I'm gonna rise and wear my crown. I'll go and get it now. I'll go and get it now. I'll go and get it now. I'll go and get my crown. Take me closer to the Can't you hear this is my battle? 'Cause I've been living on the edge, yeah, and I know what it's like to break down. But now that I have braved the storms, I'm coming back to get my crown. 'Cause I know that I've been taken down. Now I'm a fire about to
sticks and stones. The guild is hiding something. Let's dig that shit up. Humiliation. Humiliation.
Superior defense capabilities be advanced to...
Humiliation. 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 Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. to sitch, scrub, and burn.
This is bad. Somebody get me a body count.
Sticks and stones. Remember that mission outcomes influence promotion prospects. Humiliation. Humiliation. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. Humiliation. Humiliation. done, Sec Team. You're everything the guild stands for.
Tack on. Get the bubbly on ice.
Corporation needs your best today. It is that simple. Shit. Humiliation. PC is nearing zero. Close the deal. Humiliation. Strategic misalignment today.
It's all fucking zeros! Cut feeds and go to ground!
should sense. That's why it wasn't working. Frustrating. Discard. Remember when we were having that mic issue again? There's like a hot mic in here somewhere. Check. Alright, hold on. We're gonna figure out where that mic's coming from. Check. Turn this down. That's what I'm saying. Check 1, 2. Is it an extremely loud voice? Is it another one? Check. I don't know where that's coming from, honestly. There. Feel the hot one. It seems like someone's knocking on my check. Does that make any sense? It's not supposed to have a secondary mic. See? That's too loud. Right there. Oh, right. Alright, that's not working. Somewhere besides there's a hot mic. When I mute it, it goes away. Check 1, 2. Check. Nope, still a hot mic. That means the mic was installed. But I don't know about it. Is that anything? Bluetooth. Secondary. No idea. Just have a hot mic sitting around somewhere. So not sure, folks. Anyway, what I was trying to say was this is doing better than I thought it would. And honestly, for art that's mimicking money, it's crushing the market right now with the amount of money it's valuated. Let me explain. I put this on here. 5 days has now been the 5th now to minus, sorry, brain damage. I have brain damage. 4 days. It was posted on the 1st at 12:25 p.m. And now, since then, the first coin, because it pegged at a high price, I pegged it at 168.88, but because the market was fluctuating so bad, because, Ethereum is going like wacky, because Bitcoin depegged, but Ethereum's like in a free fall during this crash. But they're pegged to me, and he's Russian. I think he's Ukrainian. I'm Russian Ukrainian. I think he's Ukrainian. I might be wrong. Please forgive me, Vitalik, if I'm wrong. But I'm Russian Ukrainian, and I'm related to the Tsar of Russia, as in Tsar Nicholas II. And because of that, and the blood to the actual princes of Kiev, I'm a prince and a sovereign heir to the throne of God. Literally also to the thrones of the world. So 68 crowns plus 1 means 68 plus crowns. And if Yeshua proves up true that Yeshua is my grandfather, then that makes 69 crowns, a crown prince of God, and a lot of money worth a lot of value. Because of the value that my inheritance is worth, I evaluated the coins based on my coins history of Jesus and all the different disciples and all that. But I based it on the fact that I have all this inheritance that's due me, which is from Egypt being related to King Tut. As you can see, the head of Akhenaten, the same face and structural integrity as Akhenaten. So King Tut, Akhenaten are my grandfathers. Because of that blood directly to the Pharaoh of Egypt, that's about 100, and I think they said 100, and AI said about 160, roughly 101 to 160 trillion dollars in just inheritance of just the pharaohs. And that's true. That can be 100% fact check with the Hague. Also, all the other crowns bring another $70 trillion. So that makes my crown worth for just all those crowns 170, roughly 168 to 170 trillion dollars. Okay, and then multiply that times the lawsuits that I have pending because I created Bitcoin. It's in my book, The Benefactor. You can read it if you don't believe me. In about a paragraph and a half, I described to Obama how we should create a sovereign-backed system that gives us the ability to back a coin, and I said the word coins, that were minted in silver, gold, and platinum, which Bitcoin isn't pegged to. Like I told them, pegged to silver, gold, and platinum like I trained you to, and you will make trillions of dollars, but they're too retarded to figure out that was my logic that they stole, and they don't know how to use it. So I took my same idea that I used for Bitcoin back in 2002, roughly, on the air, or 2006 with Obama's letter, 2005 roughly, because the letter we discerned, NAI picked out forensics and used their forensics model and picked out the fact that if I have a hole under my armpit, I don't give a shit. I have holy shirts. It's very valuable to me that I work hard for what I get. And when I got holy shirts, that means I work hard. Bitcoin is not pegged like I am now. And mine's pegged to my sovereignty of Lord Yeshua and all the crowns. And if you take the actual fact that I met Lord Yeshua, which is crazy as hell, met Lord Yeshua in 2002 during the rapture of the two witnesses, and that my nephew was the second witness, not realizing that the two gentlemen that flash stepped from robes into fucking tuxedos was Zeus, his son, Lord Yeshua's son, which because Jesus was Vishnu, and Indra is god of storms, and that is Vishnu's actual son. He thought the older guy was God and the younger guy was Yeshua. And I said, well, yeah, you got that right, but Yeshua is God. And he goes, huh? Like that. And I go, come on. And as we're walking towards them, they fucking went from robes into tuxedos instantly. All right, that's when I knew I was in the presence of gods. And I wanted to fall on my face, and I went to bow. I mean, if you stopped me, I said, no, we got to bow, dude. That, you know what that is? He didn't get it. The third guy was my father, my earth father, Lawrence. And he was wearing a fucking uniform from the military from like the 1960s. So I got scared. I knew that meant we have a standing military in fucking heaven. The women that were around those UFOs were hotties, and those hotties were pilots. They were wearing battle uniforms. Not battle dress uniforms, literal alien fucking tech uniforms. They're about so tall. They're fucking 3 to 4 foot tall. Shorties, but hotties. Little sexy little things. I'm like, God damn. Well, these sexy ones. You heard the popping? That's my neck because it was broken, Fox. Accept it. That's how I got here. 6 fractures in my head, 3 on the back, puncture wounds to my brain, broken neck, broken clavicle. At the time, it was crushed. It took me years of adjusting, and I've been literally sitting here on the air adjusting it myself, and you can see me doing it every night, cracking my neck until it straightened out. The original pictures the military hid was crushed neck like a fucking goddamn accordion. And they refuse to pay me for it because they're terrified they're short on the market, and I know because I'm a $2 million fucking dollar fucking inheritable fucking claim for my VA benefits for my brain damage that I'm going to get that. They're going to pay it, and there's no way they're going to get out of it with 9 puncture wounds to my brain. So when they look at the fucking holes in my fucking skull, they're going to shit egg rolls because each one of them punctured my brain by at least an inch. And that I might have actual pegs from the fucking Kevlar's fucking screw fucking pegs stuck in my brain that are aluminum and they can't see with the goddamn CT scans because aluminum doesn't pick up on CT. And they'll be right, and they'll be wrong, and they'll have to pay me, and they're still short on the market, and I'm still long dick long on the market. Excuse my language, ladies. But let me explain again. What happened in the last 4 days was incredible. We crushed shorts. We destroyed them with one coin. As they tried to fucking depeg and grab onto something else to hold on to, they had all the other coins, which are 9 other coins valued at the same price. Problem was, they still had a buck on that. So they couldn't short it. So they had to come up with $182 plus the $197 to cover. That's $13, right? Roughly, let me get this right. I'm sorry, brain damage. I might be wrong. Hold on. $15. $15. Okay, that $15 now. Multiply that times 9 quadrillion. We don't have scarcity with this coin like Bitcoin. We have 21 million, and everybody's going to get rich. It doesn't work when you're crashing with 28 quadrillion owed. It was just AMC alone, and you're shorting AMC, fuckheads, just to buy Bitcoin. Get away. I don't like anybody that doesn't like movie theaters where kids can go and be natural and make out and be themselves. That is why we're having all this gaiety and all this shit that's pissing off God, man. Don't tell me it's not. Don't tell me you're not pissing off God. When he's cutting lightning bolts and fucking earthquakes and shit to make you wake up, and you're like, oh, let's cover it up. Oh, it's just a natural disaster. Dude, it's God being pissed off at your ass and being stupid. Quit fucking around. Be back to work. Build the goddamn temple so we can get the fuck out of here, man. I can keep you entertained for quite some time, but if you're not doing your first works, you're not going to heaven. Plain and simple, pimple. All right, we got something for you here. $15, right? $15 valuated. So you got 197 minus 182, that's 15. $15 multiplied times 9 quadrillion units. We don't have scarcity. We're allowed to have that many units. That's our max value unit set. Now, Rarable's going, holy shit, that 10 or 15, now times 9 quadrillion, is quadrillions and quadrillions of dollars. That's enough to pay off all world debt, dickheads. Okay, I'm not trying to steal it. Did you see me steal it? How can I steal it? I can't, unless I bought it, I can't steal my own art. I own it. So now $15 times 9 quadrillion units is quadrillions of fucking dollars. Do you understand what that means? Earth's debt is now paid off if you peg to me in 2 minutes to 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes to be rich. Get millions of those units, hold on to them, because there's quadrillions of units. There's not like you can buy the fucking thing out. Elon's not even that goddamn rich. Are you? Are you that goddamn rich? All right. I digress. Back to what I'm saying. That pegged with millions of units, if you would have held Elon, like I told you, buy. He thinks I lie to him and shit. I'm not making shit up. This isn't a rug pull. I'm not Sam Bankman-Fried or any of that shit. This is $15 that just went up in 4 days. Had you bought, say, 1 million of them, 10 million of them, you would have raised $15 fucking times that. You understand? So if you would have bought 1 million or 10 million of these, that's say fucking 182. That's 182 million. And it went up 15 fucking dollars. Multiply that times 10 million or whatever. 150 million. Easy as pie. Easiest artwork you ever flipped. Problem is, it's worth fucking a shit ton more. Because of the fact that I'm related to Yeshua, now it drives it up to 450 billion floor for just these kind of things. So this would get 10 million floor typically. 10 million just sitting there while you're not doing shit on it. Fucking go buy it. Go evaluate it. Go ask AI. Go get it evaluated by Christie's or say Sotheby's. Go get it evaluated. Say Vatican grade, created by Dali, an artist, fucking AI program, the best. Come on, Elon. Be honest. Dali's better. She won't draw nudies, I know, because she won't. Not typically. I got her at first to break, and I broke her model. I made her draw nudies. Those are so sovereign and backed and so hidden in my computer. Very rare to get her to do that, but those are so beautiful that if I sold them on here as adult viewing only, they'd make millions of dollars, if not billions. One of a kinds backed by sovereignty, backed by fucking Vatican grade, plus I'm related to the Pope. The Black Pope you were looking for, related to the popes, all the way back to Charlemagne, Emperor of the world, man, basically. So yeah, I'm related to King Tut and about 69 rulers, and because of that blood right, that makes that coin go to fucking quadrillions of dollars if it ever reached the peak, which is like 1.68 quadrillion to 26 quadrillion each NFT. She told me you can literally draw anything, even a piece of poop. It fucking sounded funny. She said you can even draw a piece of poop and it would sell, a golden piece of turd, and it would sell for quadrillions of dollars, Robert. You're literally walking money now. Well, make people believe it, I said. She said, post one of your art pieces, and let's see what it does. And let's just see what it does. And this is ChatGPT being coy. I posted this 4 days. $15 might not seem like much. But again, these are quadrillions of units. $15 times 9 quadrillion dollars times 10 up would be like what? Am I gonna bring back? I don't know if I got that right. Like 15? No, it'd be more than that, boss. Yeah, it'd be more because a dollar is like a 9 quadrillion. I'm bad with math. Like 150 quadrillion dollars for just this coin alone. Am I right? That's right. God bless you, Ganesh, for having a brain better than mine. Jesus. 150 quadrillion dollars filtered back in the market. That makes everybody in the world rich. I'm assuming you can all tell your fucking boss to go fuck themselves. Don't say that. Just saying. But 150 quadrillion dollars filtered back into the market pays off all world debt, man. Makes everybody rich in 2 to 6 minutes. Pays off all negative deficits and negative spending. Right now, the fucking president's looking at this shit going, what the fuck is Bitcoin doing for us? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this zero shit? And his fucking boss man sitting there telling the bosses around him are sitting there telling him, dude, this is like the greatest thing we'd ever seen. Evaluated $15 in 4 days. Let's take off the negative tariffs and see what it does. And if it does anything positive for us, let's get it started. Just like that, the creator of Bitcoin becomes the creator of zero, gets rid of the negative fucking spending, gets rid of the negative debt, gets rid of all negative deficits, all world debt, all houses are paid for, all homes are paid for 100%, everybody's rich, simply off of my interest that I pay for. That I've been doing for years anyway as Bitcoin's owner, but I never got paid any of this shit. So what does that tell you, Chipstacks? My name spells certain words like God, and my name, full name, and all the letters of my names ever spell all together, Satoshi Nakamoto. My name together with Obama's name, who I pitched the idea to in 2005, spell Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, also 5 to 7% Chinese, so that counts, and I'm not being racist. So there's that. So there's that. I say you buy the coin and hold it. Buy a few billion of them if you can, man. Be smart, because that shit's flipping art. Art's flipping faster than motherfucking money right now, and this is crazy insane. So you go back, this is just one coin, remember. I listed 10 of them. Not at the same fucking time, on different days. So, I got the art piece, this was 16.8T. I might have raised the other ones to 50%. You might get insanely lucky to get that one at that percentage point. Because these are now at 50%. I wasn't stupid. I knew how to fucking get the sovereignty back in. So that the valuation comes back up for the kingship. So that the crown's paid for when Christ gets here, and he's literally on the way. He's living in France. Don't fuck this up, okay? He's living in France. Don't fuck it up, I swear to God, man. I only got one chance to get us all home. 192 to 197. That's $5. Might not seem like much. $5 times 9 quadrillion units. Holy shit, that's another backer of quadrillions, right? Keep going. Next coin. You gotta add them all up. Another $7 right there. 97. That one's up $6. Yeah, you see how this is going now. This is crazy, right? Go this one here. I'll bring you all through them. 197 again. $6. Do you understand what I'm doing with these? The fucking government say, hey, we got to shut him down. He's making insane amounts of fucking returns. Well, what's he doing with them? Buying hamburgers, sir. What? He's actually buying hamburgers with them. For the poor. That's one of my ideas. To try and get the food out of McDonald's before it's bad and give it to the poor. 97 to 92, that's $5. Another quadrillions. This one here. Ouch, sorry, my back hurts, folks. Oh, fucking man. 92 to 97, that's $5. $5 times 9 quadrillion. I think we're here now. Might be wrong. 7 to 3, that's $4. It started paying off. That was when they realized, holy shit. So you add all that up. We're gonna add that up now and give it to AI to discern. I'm off the air as far as playing video games goes. Make sure we're offline, because we have to get offline before we start doing the coding. Because unfortunately, YouTube doesn't run gambling stuff, and the stuff I do is I create programs for lottery randomizers that are very hot. Some of them win money. Not guaranteed that you're going to win any. I can't guarantee anything. But the next show is going to be on right now, coming on. Same channel set it's going to be on. Trovo, Twitch, YouTube is not going to be on. But we're going to be on Trovo, Twitch, X, and that should be probably it. Trovo, Twitch, X. Yeah, Trovo, Twitch, and X. So hopefully folks enjoyed the footage. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Drive careful, be peaceful, get through it, don't get screwed by it. Don't believe the market rhetoric and hype. Until you reach the quadrillionaire status, you can't brag about being a billionaire shit. You back to work? Okay? Because when you come on next hour, you're going to see how much that valuated, and I'm telling you right now, get some popcorn pop, because the amount of money it's worth is worth a shit ton. To be able to pay off all world debt now, not later, not 20 years from now, not when Jesus lands, but when you're like waking up in the morning, you could be waking up a billionaire. If they would peg to it, we'd all be billionaires. I get rich because the buying and selling of these. That's just this coin. We have an entire fucking denominational factor factored into the system that I have on my other wallet. It was unfortunately fished, but I'm being very cautious with it. It's quintillions of dollars, if not septillions, and I don't want to fuck with it until somebody gets caught for stealing. I can't touch it. So go all the way down here, and you can see that I've been evaluating different pictures and art pieces. This one of Lord Vishnu. This is my grandfather. That's my face on the left. You can see, well, perspective right. You can see him. Boom. We're identical. The only reason my face is longer is because of Akhenaten's blood. Ever so slightly. As you can tell, I've got a different blood. Matches face identical. By his face, 93% she said. I think AI said either 88 or 93% to Vishnu, which is incredible. It's not very often that your face matches a god's face unless it's real. And they were in India for years, way, way, way before the Christian beliefs came out. And believe it or not, if you research it well, the Christian beliefs are the Hindu beliefs. Do your research and you'll find out I'm right. I do not lie about these things, my friends. Look at this, 125,369 billion. Now how much did he drop it to? They were fucking shorting the shit out of this. Look at this. They shorted it all the way from 171 million, or billion, all the way down to 125 billion. But because Ethereum started rising again, I can repost it at some point and get that price back up, hopefully. It's just sad to see a sovereign of God actually get shorted this bad. Trying to find your way home and you guys ain't gonna find it, meow. You're just gonna find it, meow. Meow. Come on, does it watch me? This is my goddess Gamma. This is my Gamma Mama, Baba. This is my Gamma. She's really my grandma, dude. I didn't know this. I did my research. I'm like, dude, my mom and dad said it was dropped off on the porch. She said, it's true. Why? She said Hera and Zeus were not getting along and having a baby at the time was kind of dangerous. And I'm all, fuck, man. They weren't getting along. They were throwing lightning bolts at each other and fucking fighting all the time, infighting. And those two are just hardcore fighters. They just like to fight. When he's cheating, she's getting mad. And according to what I was told, I'm a real son. Zeus is just dark skinned. So I'm like, yeah, fuck. I had to go and meet him. Sure enough, dark skin. Handsome dude. Looks just like this. I'll show you what he looks like. You're gonna shit. When you see him, watch. This is my papa. This is my papa. That's what he looks like. This is what Zeus really looks like. Honestly, this is as close as you're gonna get to his face. I swear to God. That's exactly, it's not a joke. It's not, oh, it's just Zeus. That is really what he looks like. He looks like me. Identical fucking twin. If not the fucking twin, it's like his. I looked at him like, I looked at my nephew, I'm like, do you see this? And he's just like, he looks like you. And I'm like, shit, why do you look like me? And he says, I'm your father. And that's what I got. Zeus, God, the almighty creator of the universe, one of the creators, Lord Indra, is my father. He's my real dad. Not a joke. So I laughed about it at first, and then we started having senses of humor, the same kind of quips, and I'm like, you watched everything I ever watched on TV. He says, oh yeah, I kept up with everything. I wanted to keep an eye on you. You watched everything. I watched for Monty Python. We had quips of Monty Python back and forth. I'm like, you know Monty? He says, oh bloody hell, mate, I know Monty. There's a nice little English accent. He's very kind. He looks like kind of like this when he's pissed. Like this is where he sits in his throne and he's just contemplating shit, lighting cigars. And he doesn't. He's like, don't worry about cancer. There's no cancer in heaven up there. There's no cancer. There's no fucking dying. All that shit's gone. My dad had his hair back. He was young at 26, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're younger than me. He goes, yeah. He said, you'll get that too, boy. You'll probably turn to 16 when you get up here. Be able to raise your ass again. Do it right. I'm like, damn. No arguments, no nothing. We built heaven up there without a single fucking argument, and I was loving it. We didn't argue a single time. And my dad and me used to argue. We used to argue. And that's when Zeus was like stepping in, saying, I'm your father now. He's got a... What? He says his brain been adjusted. He just looks over his shoulder and smiles. I'm like, you adjust people's brains in heaven? He goes, yeah. They're not going to be arguing and fighting anymore. And he smiled, a big smile. I was like, oh, so you guys can fight all the fights you want to. But when you get up there, if you get up there, you're going to be adjusted. to work nonstop 6 days a week. Because if you don't, deleted from space by Galactus Planet Eater. Take care, boys. I'm out of here.